Guys, so I've got some parts to show you guys that I've just fucking been breaking. Here are some, this is a fly color ESC. It was kind of my fault. I didn't do a good soldering job, so one of the leads came off and shorted out everything else. And so that's the fly color. That's what happened to this guy. This just happened today, and I can see why these are just fucking sold for, like, you know, you can get like 3 of these for like $40. This is the Crazy Bee F3 Pro. And what happened was, I tried to put an XT60 on here, and so I wanted to put some heavier gauge wire, but that just ended up just ripping off both of the soldering pads. And then I try to dig it out more and try to, like, you know, expose some copper, and it's just such a pain in the ass and not worth it, because once you do that, let's say you do get a wire on there, it'll just fucking come right off again. So it definitely wasn't, this thing's just a piece of junk. Please leave a comment down below if you know what to do with these once they just go out like this. Like, everything works on it except for the positive and negative lead were just broken off, and now it's done. This is a Crazy Bee F3, the first version. Really like this board for being 1S. Probably one of, like, the go-to 1S board. But one of the MOSFETs popped or something like that. One of the ESCs broke, and now it's a piece of junk. And so this will also be going into the pile of junk. And so here we have, this is from off of a Blade Torrent, and the Blade Torrent flew very nicely. Everything was great up until I hit a branch and blew this ESC. And if you notice here, these are all smaller drone parts for smaller micro drones. And my overall conclusion is, these parts break like no other. Okay, this is an all-in-one board, and you'd have to, you know, you'd replace everything. It'd be about $40 to replace this. That's quite a bit, you know. This thing maybe lasted me about, I don't know, 3 months. I was definitely flying it hard, but you know, is it worth it? Is it worth it? You know, I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of like, these newbie drone things, or newbie drone parts, are pretty damn good. They have a really good customer service, and so if anything breaks on them, you can pretty much guarantee yourself a new part from Newbie Drones, as long as it was, like, you know, along the lines of, you know, a few months out after you bought it or whatever. They can help you out pretty well. The Happy Model stuff, these are both Happy Model Crazy Bee stuff, and I'm thinking it's just junk, guys. It's pretty bad. All these people buying sale flies and all this stuff out there, I don't know. I think you guys are just going to run into the same shit that I'm running into. Is just basically these boards are just fucking disposable pieces of crap. There's some beta FPV stuff. Here's another, this is a F4 board that I just can't get to work. You know, I've tried everything, and it just doesn't come together. Here's a DYS 20x20 ESC that I had just ordered from Race Day Quads. Installed it. All the motors spun up perfectly, except for, I believe it was motor 2. And we got basically like a stutter. Just pieces of crap, man. This is a piece of crap. Talked to Race Day Quads. They said they're going to send me a new one. But I'm not sure if I want another one of these, you know. The wiring harness is all weird. Instead of just having like straight 1 7-piece wiring harness, they have like 1 4 5, and then another one with 3 or 2 for the power and ground. I don't know, guys. I was kind of just like over it as far as how this ESC system was. I mean, look at that. You need these two. I only use the power and the ground off this one, and this is like supposedly to keep like interference separate from the power and the ground, and then you got your motors. I don't know why, but that's what they were thinking. And so anyways, this thing broke dead on arrival. The hobby is definitely iffy, man. You definitely start to accumulate a lot of parts like I am. I got all these like little cameras, VTXs here. Sure, you know, I've definitely gone to town spending money on different products to test for you guys, YouTube. I mean, I'm doing this for YouTube, to get my subscriptions up and to just, you know, I'm having a lot of fun myself, don't get me wrong. But I mean, the reason why I'm putting this video together is to help you guys out. And yeah, so I'm over here. I quit one of my jobs today. I had 3 jobs, and I quit one of them because there's just a lack of motivation to go to that job. I mean, we have some really messed up managers that I just don't want to deal with, and I'd rather just deal with my ESC. Right, you know, my ESC just broke. I was building another Primo build with the XT30 so I can have, you know, really nice power on that little Primo toothpick style build, and you know, everything just doesn't work out as planned. And so the best thing that I can think of to do in a situation like this is to just turn on the old PV. This is my rig, by the way, guys. I got the PV Bandit. Okay, and then I've also got the Mower Classic metal tone. This is the GE200 from Mower. And of course I have my delicious H1000 ESP LTD. It is absolutely a gorgeous, gorgeous fine instrument, I'd have to say. There we go. So let me see here. Here we go, guys. We're just going to start out kind of easy. Much better now. Thanks for listening to that. That's all I got, guys. Here we go, right? I like to fly my drone.